for better days. Went through the storm and the rain. I'm praying that it's gon' come. I'm praying he keep me safe. Got money, they start to hate. I'm praying that they don't come. And I know better days coming. And I know better days coming. I ran up all this check, gotta make this shit look easy. Why these niggas hating? Why these niggas tryna be me? They call me prime time, 'cause they see me live on.
My boy Battle. Welcome to the show. Second ever episode of the Real Reveal podcast, man. Just diving right into it. Who is John Battle? As a person, as an athlete, just overall, who is John Battle?
I'll say I'm a man of many talents for sure. I can't really just pinpoint one thing. I'm what you call a renaissance man. You feel me? Like I can do it all from sports to fashion to curation to handyman. I really know what I'm saying. I don't want to boost myself up, but I can do it all. I can do it all for sure.
I guess just diving into it. What's your why? Like, why do you do what you do? I know. I knew you as an athlete back when you played high school and college and even in the NFL. But now I know you super on the fashion. Like you got your Never J Fake clothing brand that make hats, clothes. Just talk about that for a little bit.
Man, I always been a creative. So it's kind of like been a part of me that's always kind of been bottled up, you know, just because I was always an athlete. So I couldn't never really, you feel me, bring that other part of me to the forefront.
Definitely.
So like I would get like little subtle things of like how I dress or something like that, or I do like a random little Instagram post and be like, man, what JB got going on? You feel me? But it's just like now I'm kind of in a transition to where I'm kind of ready for that person to fully come out. So I kind of, if you look at my Instagram in the bio, under my like profile, you're gonna see like movie character. So like that's what I really think. Like to me, life is a movie. Like you feel me? Like we all play our own role, our own character. You know, we create our own movie. So like now, you know, Batman was my football character, and now I'm on to a new character, which is Faulk. So like, and Faulk was like the fashion dude, the creative. You know what I'm saying?
He the fourth son, so I think he the fourth generation. So I think that's where the Faulk had to come from.
For sure.
I know back in high school you were JB 4000. But even back then, man, Battle. I know I first transferred to Hollandale as a freshman, and as soon as I got there, he welcomed me with open arms to Hollandale. He was super into TV production. So that's kind of one of the first things that made me realize like Battle was a thing of like he's a man of many talents. Because I know most people, athletes, they kind of look at that stuff and they be like, man, I'm too cool.
Put you in a box.
I'm too cool.
I'm too cool for school. I'm too cool to
know how to do sports media. I'm too good to be good in school. People think just because you're an athlete, you got to be put in a certain box. But I think now more so than ever, athletes are starting to realize that they can do many more things. For sure. Like certain athletes starting to rap now. May be good, may not be good. I know Major 9 from Miami. He an athlete, but I look at him as an artist.
Chad like that. Chad is a true like man. What's crazy about Chad? We used to be like at track meets at Trash Pile, and like Chad, he was like I think he did like fielding. He was like throwing or did like shot put discus.
Man, like 6'5".
And so like after he be done, he'll go in the bleachers and like be making beats. Like he'll get on and make the beat on a bleacher. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody just get around him. He'd be like, give me something to rap about. Like, and that I don't know if y'all was tapped in back then to when he was on SoundCloud when he first started.
Named Chad.
When he was Chad. He wasn't even Major 9, he was just Chad, you feel me? And he did like the little old McDonald, like all them little stupid little nursery, funny, you know what I'm saying? But that was the pureness of it because it was fun, but at the same time he was tapping into his creative side. So
and I know
that's cool.
That's something that like a lot of athletes do now with y'all. I'm all for athletes being more than a football player. I think LeBron got that movement super going. He was like more than an athlete. Like athlete is my occupation, but I can still be a businessman. I can still be an artist. I can still be a creator. I can make fashion. I can do stuff. So I definitely commend you for being a man of many talents. And I know, like I said earlier, I transferred to Hollandale my 9th grade year. I think that was your 11th going on your tour. It was my 9th going on 10th. You was a star player on the football team from what I was hearing when they was trying to get me to go to Hollandale. They was like, man, we got to save you. Your name John Battle. he played for SFE, and I was Team Fire, so that's the first thing I like. Man, I don't want to hit nothing.
Bro, what's crazy about that? So like, I was on both rosters.
Yeah.
Cause like I trained with Boosie and Dunk.
Yeah.
So and then I know like Dennis from like PPO, West Pine days, like I know him from like youth football. Definitely. And so like they had me on their roster because I rock with them. I'm like, these my people too. Yeah, good. So then like as I started blowing up and getting like recruited and all the like my stars and stuff going up. So now like South Florida Express reaching out. So I'm like, cool, I rock with y'all too.
Yeah, definitely.
So but like the crazy thing is I never played for either team. Like I never participated in 7-on-7 because like I was always running track. So like
that's one thing
I ain't never really get to like experience the whole 7-on-7. Like
I ain't gonna lie, just speaking from a person that did it, I played 3-4 years in it. I played with some crazy people and it was just fun. It's like
I know it was fun,
not
bro.
Football. You go to different tournaments week in, week out. You get to hang with people from different schools. You just like know people. Like still to this day, I talk to people that from all across
way back then,
from everywhere. And I played with somebody in college, and literally we was in the same tournament in Orlando. We like, way back then. Yeah, it's like 2013, 14, and now we in college, dreams in college. We looking back like, man,
that's how it be. Like with football, the football life is really like small.
Yeah,
like because once you get into the level of like high school, I mean, once you surpass high school and you get into that level like college. Yeah. It's so small. And then once you get into the league, literally like we can be having a conversation and then you know all of my homeboys. It's like I don't know you, but it's just like that's just how the business. Everybody like you know everybody I just named, but we ain't never crossed paths. But it's like that's just kind of the beauty and like the brotherhood of it because it's like everybody's so close together because you literally like one person away from the next person. So it's cool.
And I know you said that you ran track. I was going to get into that. But can you talk about, I guess, your high school career in the sense of as a student and as a multi-sport athlete, being that you played football, you ran track. He was a track star. His coach, his dad was Coach Battle. And I got another question off that, but just take me like through your career as a multi-sport athlete and as a student.
Man, Hollandale, like, Hollandale is more than just like a school to me. Like, it's really like, it's really where I grew up at. Like for real. Like it's really family. Like my dad was teaching and was the track coach out there probably when I think he started in like 2006, something like that. So like I've been going to Hollandale since I was probably like 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? Since I was legit. I like literally I watched thousands of people like little battle. And I'm like, I don't even remember you, dude. Like I'm like 8. You know what I'm saying? I'm just running around, bro. But like so just seeing it from like as a child, then you know I moved up to Broward and then I had the ability to like go to Hollandale. So what it really came out from what high school I was choosing to. My dad, he wanted me to go to like private school, right? Yeah, for sure. He wanted me to go to St. Thomas American Heritage, youth school and that. Well, I actually like introduced myself to youth school because I seen like I'm like, hey, them boy got a squad over there.
Coach Harriet was there.
Yeah. They was like, them boy got a squad. I'm like, and their uniforms live. So I kind of like gave him the bug in his ear about youth school and all that. Yeah. And then I don't know. It was just like when I went to visit all those schools, I kind of went on my little recruitment tour or whatever. But it just didn't feel right. Like it didn't feel right. I was like, nah, I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna go to Hollandale. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make something of it, and then try to really do some great things, do something special for real. So like that was kind of like my whole MO. Like the whole time I was there, like I always wanted to shed light on Hollandale because it's such it's such a beautiful school. Like this is the only school where everybody in the entire school know each other. Yeah. Like legit. Like everybody know each other. Like when it's a new student, like you can tell like, hold on, something off. Like
you don't used to be on this.
Yeah, I ain't never seen your face before. Like, cause you feel me? We only got 2 hallways for real. So it's like 2 long hallways, bro. Yeah. That's it. So like, I don't know. I mean, that was kind of the beauty of it, like the essence that why it felt such like family for real. Cause like everybody know everybody. So it's like
even the teachers.
Yeah, even the teachers cool. Like
teachers, principal, assistant principal. Everybody know each other.
Everybody know each other. Yeah, so it was cool. It was cool for sure. It was a great high school experience just from like as a student. Yeah. So then like academically, just busting my ass in the classroom because my pops he a teacher. So you know what I'm saying? Like how I look. Yeah. My dad a teacher. I'm over here making like D's and C's. You know what I'm saying? So it was like my expectation was so like high when I got into a person like another teacher's class. Like, you know, I'm in there trying to, you know what I'm saying, goof off or whatever. They give me the look. They give me the look like, all right, now don't make me go downstairs and tell your daddy. All right, now a little battle. That's all they said. Is like, all right, now a little battle. I'm like, all right, bro, like, golly. So it was kind of like, it was mixed emotions about it because it's like high school, I never really got the chance to like fully like, you know what I'm saying, really be me. You know what I'm saying? I was always like, I had to like put a, you know.
Crazy part is, just to piggyback off that, I kind of went through the same thing. When I was in elementary school from 1st to 5th grade, my auntie worked at the school. My mom's sister, so she was at the school. I'd do anything like, boy, we'll call you auntie.
Right, auntie.
And then when I went to my middle school, I went to Matter Academy. My dad worked there. So that was even worse. And kind of how you grew up in Hollandale, I grew up at Matter. Like he was there when I was young. So from 7 years old, I know everybody. Yeah. So by the time I get there, the teacher's looking at me like, "Boy, hey, I dare you to goof off.
Say something.
I'll go on your daddy. Like I know he don't play that." So I do being a student. My first time actually getting that freedom to like not act a fool, but you feel
you get your freedom to be
like you just let your guard down. Was at
if I want to skip today, I can go skip. You know, just being a regular high schooler, like for real, like
just like living that real high school experience. Like you ain't looking over your shoulder. Like hey,
for sure, I gotta make sure my daddy ain't looking at.
When I got to Hollandale, it was just like a breath of fresh air. Live out like, all right, so I don't gotta. If I mess up in school today, they can't just run my old boy and tell my old boy.
I got a chance that I want. It ain't gonna get back to him. For sure. That's how it was with me, bro. Like, it's the same way. But I mean, it has pros and it has cons. The pros is like, again, everybody know who you is. So it's like you get that special treatment.
Now you get special treatment.
A little bit. Well, I ain't gonna cap. I got special treatment.
Hey man,
I ain't gonna lie. I got special treatment. I kind of did whatever I wanted to. So like that was the cool part about it. Like,
and I ain't gonna lie, just knowing for me too. But if I needed $1, I needed $2.
Yeah, you go
I'm
right
going
down
to my dad. I'm like,
hey, go right down there.
$5. You got it.
And then it was like crazy too when he was like selling the Krispy Kreme donuts. Yeah, bro. We used to wake up like 4:30 in the morning. Go to Krispy Kreme, pick the donuts up, come to the school. We used to unlock the gate. Like I used to be at Hollandale so long where we would open the gate to the school and close it.
That's crazy.
Like that's how long. Like
you don't watch everybody come and everybody leave.
Everybody leave, but I'm still there. Like me and him just in here. So it's like like I said, it had a pros and its cons too. But like with the donuts, bro, like.
So to jump into high school as an athlete, like how did it feel playing at Hollandale? Like how do you feel Hollandale helped prepare you for the next level to like make your NFL dreams possible?
Man, like I'm gonna be honest, like it has the pros and cons. Like that's how I kind of like weigh, every situation I kind of went through in life. Just with every period in my life for real. So I mean, I would say the pros to it was just like Hollandale and Coach Jones, like, as far as athletic wise, it allowed me to be me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like Coach Jones trusted in me. It kind of gave me the green light or the keys to the car to like just, you know what I'm saying? I had free range to do whatever I want. So like that, having that, and then, the coaches give you the confidence in the bit, like to be like, bro, just do you, like go play, make plays. So it's like, I ain't really have no stress when it came to that. Definitely. And then it was like, then to the cons of it was that we didn't really have too much to offer when it came to like other people, like far as just like talent from the coaching staff or to like the players on the team. Like having you, bro, like when you came, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, that was such a blessing, bro, for me, because I was like, finally, like I got somebody back here who I can work with. Like we can actually do something. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, because Hollandale always was good offensively. Yeah. Like the offense it's always been a 5 receiver. It's always been a 5 quarterback. It's always been a 5 running back. Yeah. Like you would get your defensive players every so on. You know what I'm saying? So like I was really kind of like before Jones, when Jones came back to Hollandale, I was, besides when Willie was like the first like new wave of like athlete for real from Hollandale. So like that's good. Willie is the reason why I got on, honestly, because He was a senior. I was a junior, sophomore, something like that. I think I was 2 classes. I think, he was a senior. I was a sophomore.
Kind of like the same thing with me. I think when you was a senior, I was a sophomore.
Yeah. So when all those recruiters was coming in to see him, like I was slowly getting into my rhythm of becoming me as a football player. So like that helped me because they start seeing me like, okay, let me write his name down.
They going out to see somebody, but you like, they got his. I mean, they gonna let you
do. And then I was big. I'm 6'1", I'm 185 as a sophomore. Like who is this kid? Like he got nice size on him and stuff. And then, just translating into the track, like being out there with my dad and just like getting it in on the track wise and just every year dropping till like my senior year having the fastest time in the country for like 2 months. And that's a real thing. That's facts.
Hurdles, right?
I had the facts. I had the fastest time in the country for 2 months. If you ran track, you'd understand how hard and significant that is, bro. Yeah. Like out the gate, I came out the gate like 14 flat out the gate. Like we just started. I'm 14 flat. Yeah. Then it was just like a constant battle for me to kind of get under 13. Mm-hmm. And then I finally got under 13. I was like, thank God, bro. Yeah. I finally got under 13. Then I I PR'd. My fastest time, I got bucked, but my fastest time, my daddy, I ain't gonna lie, cause he fired with the stopwatch. Like if he time you, that's really your time. So
he's gonna be legit.
He's legit. Like he has a proven track record or tracking people's time pretty good. So his fastest time that I PR'd at, I think it was like a 13.6. Yeah. So that was like, but it came back like 13, like 9, 8 like that. I don't know. I can't really remember, but yeah, I mean, having those two, like for me to go from like football, then boom, right to track. It's like I was always constantly like developing and getting better. Yeah. So like my turnover went stupid. Definitely. It was like rapid. Like once my body caught up to me, because I was always long, lanky, you know what I'm saying, kind of clumsy. It take time for you to really like have control of your body. Yeah. So I'd probably say like my sophomore year going to my junior year, so that spring. Yeah. So like that's when I finally like dropped to the low 14s. That's when I finally started like making plays. Because when I first came to Hollandale, I wanted to play receiver. You know, every DB got them receiver dreams. Like, you feel me? I was like, man, I'm playing receiver, bro. So I was the only freshman on varsity. Mm-hmm. And that's not because like of my dad or anything like that. Because I was like, bro, I was actually smooth. Like I was nice, but I was a freshman. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming from.
People still looking at us like ninth grader, but it's like I'm a ninth grader making plays.
But the reality, like everybody, because I was Mr. Battle's son and all that. So like the older dudes, they used to like clown on me because I was like, they like, come on, like you trash. Yeah, like, what could they expect me to be on their level because of my old boy? Yeah. But it's just like, bro, I was just on a park 2 months ago. Yeah. Like, give me some time. Yeah. So like once I kind of caught the rhythm or whatever, my freshman year, I was like, receive ain't for me. Receive ain't for me. Definitely. So then sophomore year, that's when it kind of started to click. I don't know if you remember, but kind of person like how I took you under my wing, I always had somebody older. Because like, again, I was at Hollandale since I was 8. So like I had like Frankie as a person who took me on his wing. Like JB, like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. So like when I got in high school, the person I kind of looked up to far as like from a athletic standpoint was like Deshard Tucker. Yeah. I don't know if you know what that is. He probably he was gone before you, but Deshard was kind of like the person like who gave me my swagger as a DB. Yeah. Like, you know, he took me on his wing for sure. Deshard, Willie, and Sean. Like those are 3 people. Sean wound up going to West Virginia. Willie went to Florida. And then Tuck went to where did Tuck go? I think he went to like HBC or something like that. Yeah. I can't remember the name. But they all 3 of them went out to school. Yeah. So and then that year we had a nice secondary, bro. Yeah. Like my sophomore year, that was the team that before y'all senior year with Josh, Tyler, that 2016 team. Yeah. Before that 20, I want to say 12, 13. Like my sophomore year, that class, bro, was super loaded, bro. Yeah. across the board. Like that was the first time on paper Hollandale had like
they look at that schedule like
you like we had legit talent like, but that team was just so like so immature. Immature, bro.
I was at Hollandale.
Yeah, bro. You know how Hollandale is, bro. Like the players don't really be, but the talent was there, bro. Like we actually I actually had to like fight to get on the field. Like, I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my little couple plays in every now and then, but like I would just my clock started going, so it just like they kind of was forcing me in. So if you ever go on my YouTube, man, go on my YouTube, check out my sophomore highlights. You'll see like, okay, I was coming down here, I'm hitting people, you know what I'm saying? But it was just so many people, like, so I was kind of like overcast or whatever. But man, my junior year, I don't know what it was. It was just like a switch went off, bro. Like everything started clicking for me, bro.
I can attest to that too.
Junior year went stupid. And then junior was like my first time like making play, like being a playmaker, like legit, taking back punts. Not punts. I'm taking back picks.
Doing everything.
All that. Yeah, I was doing everything.
Just making plays out there.
Because we were sorry. Like in reality, we were sorry. So it was just like, who was gonna do it? You know what I'm saying?
That's the year you and Johnny was back there.
That's when me and Johnny was back there. So, bro, me and Johnny was so cold, bro, together, bro. I wish he could have played when you came. Yeah. Because he was, did y'all play together?
I was there. Like that was the year he was finishing up. That was my first year coming to
bro. Because me and Johnny was like the Batman and Superman. We're the perfect dynamic. Yeah. So like, if you look at us, you think Johnny is the more aggressive safety because he's big. Dude, like he's 6'1". He like 205 in high school. Then he's super strong, can power clean with no technique, just natural, just
There's a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? And I was more of the aggressor. Like I was the hitter. And he was the high guy. So bro, we worked so perfect together. Yeah, bro. Like, all we was missing was one more piece. If he would have came, bro, we definitely would have did something.
I was small, but you know, I did what I could do. I made a few plays.
But from my transition from Hollandale to LSU, like that whole process was crazy too. I mean, but even before that, even like just the recruitment aspect of it was, you know, that's the first time when you have to make an adult decision as a child.
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying? Like you picking your university where you're going to, that's your first real life decision. Because like you don't really know how much it could impact and dictate the way your life gonna turn out just on what you choose. You know what I'm saying? So like if you an immature person and you choosing this school for I want to go because the uniform's nice. I want to go because they got some chicks out there. I want to go because the coaches, you know what I'm saying, they talking good in my ear.
Telling me what I want to hear.
Yeah, they telling me what I want to hear. Like, you choosing the university off that, bro, like, you probably going to transfer within a year or, like, 2 years, bro. Like, so it has to, like, your whole mentality has to change, bro. Like, once you start getting those recruits and all that, and then I'm just speaking to the younger people, like, once you start getting those offers and things like that, bro, like, how you deal with recruitment, man, like, the key to it is you deal with recruitment like girls. Like, that's it. That's all recruitment is, bro. And the coaches run a game on you. And you just the chick. You know what I'm saying? You just the girl. They run a game on you. They telling you everything you want to hear. They showing you. You know what I'm saying? They come fly you out, bring you on a little visit, show you around, show you a good time, and then they send you back.
And the crazy part about that, what they doing for you, they doing
that for everybody.
For the other people. So what they telling everybody, they telling the next person, the next person, the next person. So really, I feel like that's why you gotta make a decision, like a good decision.
You gotta make a real legit logic decision. Like
school, location.
Kind of how I did it, bro. Like I did it. Like I say, I do pros and cons. So like I wrote out my list of schools. So LSU was so Northwestern was my first offer. The University of Northwestern, that's in Chicago, the Wildcats. They're in the Big Ten. That was my first offer. So I'm like, all right, okay, I got a D1, but Northwestern, like,
they're a good academic school.
They're a great academic school. So like, bro, I had an ACT. My ACT was a 21. So they come back to me like, we see you got a 21. Bro, I had a 3.5 GPA. I'm the vice president of the class, of the whole senior class. Like, I got real, like, you know what I'm saying, accolades. Yeah, real credentials, for real. And they like, yeah, you know, you got a 21, but can you take it again? I'm like, take it again? Like, why would I need to take it again? They're like, well, you know, we're academic school, yada, yada. You know, if you take it again, you know, you can really increase your chances or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll take it again and get a 24 out of nowhere. Like, okay, thank you, God. That's what I do the 24, and then after that, it was just like, after I got a 24, like, I literally had every school. Almost. Like,
test score was good.
Yeah, my test score was good. My GPA was good.
Your film good.
Yeah, my film was great. So, like, for me, like, doing that, because I never really seen myself, like, I always my dream was always to make it to the NFL, but like, or going to a big school, but I never really, in my mind, going through the high school, like, my thing was I just want to go D1. Like, that was it. And I don't care if it was FIU, you know what I'm saying? In reality, that's really what I thought. I was that type of player, like a FIU, FAU, you know what I'm saying, Tulsa, something like that. Like, I thought that was my range. But then all these damn people started coming to the school.
Everybody.
I'm like, what the hell? Like, Northwestern come? I'm like, okay, all right. Then as soon as Northwestern come, probably like Northwestern came because we were playing Pompano, I remember. They came that Friday, probably that Monday or Tuesday. Coach Raymond came. LSU came knocking on the door. So I'm like, Coach Jones sent me the text, come to my office.
Come to my office.
You get the text from Coach Jones, come to the office. You know it's somebody down there. So like, I come down there. I'm like, this is like my first time having that coming to my office like moment.
Feel good.
It felt great. So I go down there. I go in the locker room, and then you know I knock on the door, whatever. I open it. And then I just seen like an LSU book bag. You know, as soon as you open the door, the couch right there, I see the LSU book bag. I'm like, LSU. So then Coach Raymond, he talking to me. I mean, he was talking on the phone actually. So then I'm talking to Jones. You know what I'm saying? You like, you good? You got everything straight? I'm like, we just small talking. So Coach Raymond on the phone, he talking to somebody. I'm pretty sure he talking to another recruit. I'm pretty sure he talking to another recruit. He talking to them. He like, all right, hold on. He like, let me hit you back. I gotta handle some business. I gotta handle some business. So then, bro, his first interaction with him, bro, he cussed me out. He cussed me out. Like, he like, bro, I don't know, you know who all done came up in here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in here kissing your ass. And whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, I'm going to tell you what's real. Like, you ain't going to come in here and just play. Like, I want you to come play, but you got to earn that. Like, he gave it to me blood raw. That's why I was like, all right. I'm like, man, come meet my daddy. That's how I was feeling. So, we went to my daddy, and my daddy, like, he went from being teacher mode to parent mode, like, quick. Like, he like, hold on 1 second. Like, and he seen LSU. He was like, LSU? He like, he all clapping, he celebrating. So, like, from that moment, that was kind of like why, like, LSU was so, like, big to me. Because, like, the first initial, like, interaction we had, it was a real pure interaction. And it wasn't like bluff. It wasn't like fake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can see through it. So like once LSU came, then bro, everybody started coming through the door, bro. Like everybody. So my list was LSU, USC, Tennessee, Georgia, and my last was like NC State.
Yeah, it's a hell of a list.
So USC. TV production. So like I got USC as my number one just based off TV production and broadcast. I'm like, man, I go to LA, I could go do this film thing. If football don't work out, I'm like, hell, I could do football and film.
Think
like
about the bigger picture.
I was thinking bigger picture, like already. Like I always thought big. Like I still think big.
For sure.
So like I'm like, USC. I got a star next to him. You feel me? And then I put like LSU second just because of the DBs and all that. I'm like, all right. So I go out there to USC. I go take the visit. I'm like, I love it. It's beautiful. Like everything's perfect. Like I'm like, damn, like this it. Like this the place. So I get back and then I'm like, damn, bro. Like I was talking. Nelson Aguilar was my host. So it was me, Dalvin Cook. Nah, he went to USC.
Okay.
He played for, I think he got drafted by the Eagles.
And he played for the Patriots.
I think he played for the Patriots now. Yeah, he played for the Patriots now. So he was my host. So it was me, Dalvin Cook, and we're the only 2 dudes from Florida.
Yeah.
So we go out there. We're from Miami or whatever. So we go out there to the camp. Yeah. That's our junior visit, whatever. And I was like, he was talking to her because he's from Tampa. Yeah. So we like, yeah. We like, how often you get to go home? And he like, bruh, I go home probably like once a year.
That's crazy.
I'm like, once a year. I'm like, I don't know about that, bro.
Like, oof. I mean, it's really on opposite coast.
You on there? You literally going from this side of the country to the other side of the country. So it's like, and then at that time, like, then he like, so we like, yeah, how much, like, how often, like, your people come out here? They're like, man, I probably see my people like once a year. You know what I'm saying? And then for me, I was like,
family oriented.
Yeah, I'm very family oriented. So that was, I was like, nah, that was kind of like a con that I wrote down. I'm like, too far. Yeah, like. Yeah.
Something you gotta think about.
It's something you gotta think about because once you get dropped off there, you stuck. Like it ain't no coming back. Yeah.
That's why I feel like when people look at colleges, they just look at the program, but I feel like you gotta look at the big location,
picture, everything.
You gotta look because a lot of people from Florida, they never been to, like in the cold before.
Yeah, they never been. Yeah.
So I know when I was looking at Pittsburgh, when I was going through kind of like how you say the pros and cons, I think when I went on my visit, I went with my mom and my auntie, and we flew up there and it's a snowstorm. Yeah. This is my first time ever seeing snow. Yeah, and this is my first time ever being in something that's like -10, -20. I'm like, I mean, not negative, but it's like 10, 20 degrees. Yeah. We out there like,
it's freezing out here, yeah.
Whew, I'm going to have to play in this, practice in this. Right. So that's something I had to think about, but I ended up going with it. But I feel like that's something people got to look at.
Yeah, you got to take that in consideration.
Academics. Because, I mean, a lot of people don't make it to the NFL, so it's like, if I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna go to a school that got a good program and a good academic program. So let's say football don't work out, I got this good degree.
I got something to fall back on because that was like, again, like I always thought big picture, but my reality, I thought I always downplayed like my talent, like my skill level, so I can like always be like, all right, what if? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, what if? You know what I'm saying? Football don't work out. Like, how you gonna make something else shake? So like. That's always been a part of me and like my MO for real. So like, yeah, bro, recruiting, man, like it was a crazy process for sure. Cause it was like, it's stress. It's very stressful. Yeah. Like it's again, cause it's your first real life decision that you got to make. Yeah. Especially like as a, we 17, 18. Not even, I wouldn't even say an adult. You're not an adult.
You're like an old teenager.
You're an old teenager. Yeah. It's like
you don't realize you think you're grown.
You think you're grown.
You ain't paying no bills.
Nothing. You have no clue of what life is really about.
Yeah, we found out.
So like that, bro. Like that was probably like the most hardest strain on me because then it was like this over NC State. So me and the DB coach named Richard McNutt, me and him still talk to this day. Like me and him got so tight, like doing recruiting. Yeah. Like. Bro, like when I had to tell him like I wasn't coming, bro.
That's hard.
Bro, it was so hard, bro. I feel like I really let him down. Yeah. Like, and he was so vested in me because he was like the first person that I felt comfortable with having like open dialogue.
Yeah, real conversation.
So like I remember he came down, he like, yeah, I'm Coach McNutt, he gave me the whole spiel. And then I'm like, he seen I wasn't engaged. Yeah. So he like, cause I done heard this. Yeah, about I done had about 60 people coming here before you saying the same thing. So like, cause when it comes to that, it's just a script. It's routine.
Yeah. Like so I gotta go here. I gotta say this.
I gotta say this. Right? Yeah. Like how much you wearing? Like when you come on a visit, all that whole. So it's like it's the same thing. So he was seeing that I was disengaged. Yeah. So then he was like, all right, now that that's out the way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then he like caught my attention and we started having a real conversation. So then. Now he telling me all the stuff that I want to hear because he being real. Yeah. He keeping it real with me. Yeah. And so like I'm like, hey coach, I don't mean to cut you off, but like, why am I such a highly like sought out person? Yeah. Like what makes me different from the rest of the DBs?
That's something you gotta ask too.
That's what I asked. So I was like, what makes me different? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what makes me different from Quincy Wilson? Yeah. Like who was a top DB, from down at Miami at the time. Yeah. I'm like, what make me different? What's the difference between me and him? Like, he's a 5-star, I'm a 4-star. Like, why I ain't got no extra star, basically? Yeah. So then he was like, well, you a tweener, dude. Like, that's really why, like, you so solid. Like, why everybody after you? Because you can play corner, and you play safety, and you play nickel. Like we can really use you at all three positions. And then it's like you tall, you rangy. Then it's like you really physical. Like that's really the most like greatest thing about you is that your physicality. Like you really don't. Physical. Yeah, you can't teach that. And that's what they always say. Like you can't teach what you got. Yeah. And then it was like, then he was like, I could tell that you have instinctness. Like you instinctive. Like. Yeah, I know your coaches ain't teaching you none of this, but you just naturally just doing it on your own. Intangibles. Yeah, and then it's like, bro, I move so well for a person my size. Like, I move like somebody, like, I had feet like you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I always prided myself on was like my feet. My feet gonna take me everywhere I need to go as a DB for real. So, like, he told me that whole thing, and I was like, man. So we watching the highlight. I'm like, come on, let's put my film up. Like, tell me what you see. Yeah. We have a conversation like this in Jones' office. He pointed out, he's like, you see this? You see how you did that? Like, I got dudes right now, like, who can't do this? Yeah. Like, so he's like, I'm like, all right, bet. Yeah. So NC State, bro, I love NC State, bro. Me, Randy Ramsey, he played for he went to Dillard. He went to Arkansas. Yeah. Me, him, and a couple other more dudes from like South Florida. It was a dude from Miramar. I can't think of his name right now. Forgive me, bro. I'm drawing blanks, bro. He played safety also. Because they were just trying to get a whole bunch of South Florida dudes and on defense.
Jeff, Tico.
He was he went to Utah originally. Then he trained.
I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about.
That's crazy.
Yes. I can't think of his name, bro. Forgive me, bro.
He played with Fire too.
Yes. Yes.
Damn.
But him,
it'll come to me.
Yeah, it'll come. It's gonna come to me too. I'm really gonna be frustrated.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
You know exactly. You gotta. Okay.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
So him, it was like me, him. They want us two to gotta kind of be the safeties, and then the other people that be on the defense. So like they brought us on this whole like recruitment. All us took our officials together. Yeah. They're like, this is the South Florida recruitment trip. Man, they laid it out for us. Beautiful, bro. Perfect, bro. Mm-hmm. And then, bro, so Cole, Cole, my favorite rapper at the time. So this how cool. That's why I say it's running game. So Coach Manette, he like, yeah, who your favorite rapper? I'm like J. Cole, and he like J. Cole. He like, man, what's your favorite song? Yeah. Like, I'm like, who that? Like at the time, I'm like, who that? That was the song. You feel me? I'm like, who that? I work out to that. I'm in the weight room before school start, bumping, lifting to that. Yeah. So he like, all right, bet. So like we all had our individual moment in the stadium or whatever. So to take you out, you put your jerseys on and all that. Cool, bro, I'm walking out and they had the who that playing they like who that. And then I had the jersey on. I had the 11. Bro, I was like, ooh. I'm looking around. I'm like, yeah, I can see myself playing here.
Definitely,
I can see myself playing here. But when I did the school part of it, like I'm like, I can't see myself walking around this campus every day. Like I can't see myself going into these classrooms. Yeah. Like it was just something about the campus. Like I didn't feel it. I felt it football wise, but academically I didn't feel it. Like I was nothing that I'm like, cause they didn't really have a strong TV production program. Yeah. And that was very high on my list. So I was like, I can play here football wise, but I can't see myself walking around here in the cold, doing mat drills. It's 20 degrees outside, 10 degrees outside, snowing. Expect you to, I gotta walk through the snow. Like I can't see myself doing that. Yeah. So like I had to be real and be like, Coach, like, love you to death, bro. Like, like you invited the cookouts, like for real. Like that's how much we bonded. Like for real. Like I know Keaton told me it's all his kids, all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but that kind of crushed me for that. And then with Tennessee too, bro. Tennessee, bro. That was a beautiful visit too. I don't know why, but it was something about me that all the coaches just laid it out for me perfectly, bro. I was on my visit to Tennessee. Coach Bush Jones, he was a head coach there, and he went with me. He was with me the entire visit. Yeah. So like, if you go on a visit, like you meet the head coach last. Like he's the last person that you meet. For like he's like on some executive stuff. Like, all right, well you seen everything. Like, all right, here's the plan. This is what we got for you. Type. Yeah. Bro, he went with me everywhere on the visit, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm in the golf cart on this side, he right here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I go in the academic building, he walking in with me like, you know what? I ain't never been in this building before. Like, this is my first time in here. I'm like, for real? Like, we go see the dorms. He with me. All this, bro. I'm meeting it.
He with y'all every step.
Bro, every step he with me. And then I'm like, so I done been on multiple visits, and I know like this is not how it goes. So like
this
I'm like, this is special. Like this is special. And then another little funny story. He was my uncle position coach at West Virginia. Yeah, so like we kind of had like background history. So yeah, bro. So like Tennessee, bro, it was just dumb love out there. Like I just felt the love, like legitly. Like the whole staff embraced me.
Sure.
They wanted me to be that guy, but I committed to Tennessee first. Like before I committed to LSU, I committed to Tennessee, bro. Yeah. Like it was something that just hit my soul, bro. I'm putting on a uniform. Yeah. This before like. When I say uniform, I'm talking about you just put the jersey on top of your clothes.
Put on,
like, you ain't put.
They put on full gear.
Yeah, y'all putting on full gear, all that now, bro. When I was there, you was lucky to take a picture with the jersey on. Like that was
probably
like
had jeans on.
Yeah, you got jeans on with your shirt and your jersey, bro. Like that's how it was. Yeah. So like I remember I put the jersey on, and then they gave me the helmet. I'm in the locker room, bro, and then I kind of like I'm looking around. And then I just got fired up, like out of nowhere. You know how I get. Yeah. I got in my football mode, bro. I got in my football mode. And then I just yelled like, ah! Yeah. And then I ran out to the field. Like I just pushed the door open and I ran out. And I was just like, it was like a movie, bro. It was like a movie, bro. It was like a movie, bro. I'm looking around. Like, I'm like, damn, like look at this big ass stadium. Like, this is crazy. Like, and I'm looking at the gloves and I'm like, this is crazy. They got the 11.
I ain't gonna lie. I think we spent time.
It was crazy.
NCAA was out.
NCAA,
so that's when we felt like we was really living that moment.
Yeah, it really felt like I was a real character and road to glory.
You playing it on a game, but now you're like, oh,
now it's just real. This is real life. Like this is real life. So, but it was just something about like I could see myself being up there, but I couldn't see myself playing up there. Like I couldn't see myself playing for Tennessee. Through that whole year, I played a lot. Because I was in a dime package, and so like once you get into SEC play, and then once you start playing Ole Miss, Alabama, like when it come down to the fourth quarter, it's nothing but it's 5 receivers on the field. So like I was playing in crucial moments. Yeah. So that kind of boosted my confidence up, but I was still never me because I was dealing with. I never had a chance to like recover all the way because I just went straight into like training for the season. So fast forward to the next year, I'm feeling discomfort again. Like in the season, I'm like, man, something wrong with me still. Like something still feel weird. So I'm like, man, I need to get another MRI. Yeah. So I go get another MRI, bruh. The calcium deposit that the dude said that my bones are so strong, it grew back. And it didn't even grow back, it grew bigger. So like they did it was really the size of my thumb. That's how big it had grew. So it went from like being probably like the tip of my thumb, probably right here, my fingernail, to it grew all the way to that. Yeah. And so I had to go through, so this is my 3rd year. So I have to go through this whole process again. And so now it's really like mental, because it's like, gosh, I gotta go through this again. Oh, bro, like now I'm finally having success football wise. Yeah, like I got a name for myself now. Like people know who John Battle is. Like 26. Like okay, he's a young player who's gonna be one of our future stars in the secondary. So now I'm like, dang, bro, like I'm just getting my groove. Yeah. And boom, reality hit me again. So like now the depression is even worse because like I got a taste of it. Yeah, like I had it. Yeah, I had it. It was tangible. Like I felt it. Like I went through it. I experienced it. I know what the life is like. So then it's like, damn. Now I got to go back down in the pit. I got to go back down here and claw myself all the way back out. So that was another mental strain for me. So like that time was really worse because it was just like because I had the success. And it's like, whoop, nope. Back down. Yeah, now I really know what I'm missing out on. Before it was just like I'm trying to get there. So it was like motivation. I had an extra pep in my step, but like that whole rehab, man, I was just like, I don't want to do it. Like I'm just like I come in there. I always come to rehab on time and stuff, but it was just like I wasn't really motivated. I was just more like down on myself, like damn, like why I gotta go through this again? Well, again, like why me? Like all these people out here, and it's me. And it's me. So, but I I got through it. A lot of people, in my corner. My girlfriend at the time, she was the number one. Like, she was my rock, bro. Like, she helped me get through it, bro. If it wasn't for her, bro, I would never. I wouldn't have made it to the NFL, bro, because she got me. She got me out of that slump. And then all my teammates, like my big brother, Ricky Jefferson. My big brothers, Ricky Jefferson, Tre'Davious White, Kendall Beckwith, MJ, and all my other homies like DJ Chart, Ed Parrish, Russell Gage. I can name all of them. They helped me. You know what I'm saying?
Because it take a team,
bro. It take a team, bro. It take a team, bro. People think, especially like with athletes, because it's like the common person don't understand what you're going through. Because it's like, bro, I'm in school. Dealing with school, I got to university. I got to do the same work everybody else. I got to do the same work. Then at the same time, I can't even walk. Yeah, like I got to crutch around all day. Like that's just a fatigue in itself. Like just trying to get to class. Like I was just, bro. It was so much, bro. But they really helped me. They really helped me out for sure. And then like my last. So really, I never really had like a true off season to get better. Yeah, it was always rehab. So like, I could never truly come into my full self athletically at LSU. Yeah. So like, I always had glimpses and spurts of like, I'll make a tremendous play, or like, I do something like spectacular. But it was never like on a consistent level because it was like my body wouldn't allow for me to because I never. Like I say, I never could train to be better. I had to rehab. So, and that's a different type of experience, bro. That's a different type of training, everything.
Yeah. I experienced that twice myself. Yeah. Doing my shoulder, I hurt my shoulder. My second last game in high school. I remember that. I tore my labrum, so I played my whole 12th grade year. That whole off season, I was I couldn't train. Like that's the time when you about to go to college. Yeah. So a lot of people like really getting that weight.
Yeah, for sure.
So that whole time I'm just sitting down. I got to go to Memorial US every day, rehab, do this, and it's real tedious. Yeah, it's like you do the same thing every day. So it's like, and I know myself going through rehab. I was just down on myself because it's like I know I got to get through, but you looking at the time, you like doctor saying, you're not gonna feel like you're not gonna be fully healed for like 6-8 months. Right. So it's like January,
like, how am I supposed to? I gotta go to school
till August. I ain't finna feel good till August. Yeah. Like, so then, like, you gotta. I know one thing I did. I set like small goals. I was like, this week,
that's what you got.
I can lift my arm this much. Next week, I want to be able to lift my thing right here. And the week after that, I want to be right here. So you start like making little personal goals. But then I went to college. I played good. Like you said, like I played good, and then like my thing was still feeling like the same. Like I think I was like I had a good relationship with my trainer. Yeah. So I played my freshman year.
They really like me. I go see them. That's why I see my coaches.
Hey, listen, I talk to my trainer still to this day. Like I was in the training room every day, but then I kind of played good. I redshirted my freshman year, but like you like practicing against the first team offense. So I was on scout team. So
getting better.
You going through the grind, so then I finally get to that thing. I'm making plays, and it's like my shoulder still don't feel right. Like so they do the MRI. Tore. They're like basically like you ain't do nothing. So I had to get the surgery again. So this is my second surgery. Same year, so I'm like,
man, that's crazy. We had similar stories. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so 2016, I had 2 shoulder surgeries.
Same, bro.
So then, like, I'm going into now. It's supposed to be my sophomore year. Like, we had 2 DBs graduate, so now like it's supposed to be my
return.
Yeah. This like Duquesne. That's the type of school. It's not like down here in a way. Like the coach is different.
Right.
So it's like the coaches play who they like in a way. The coach is different. Like down here, best man play. It don't matter if you're in 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. Your ass come out here, you make plays, you gonna play. Yeah. But it's like I was kind of dealing through. It's like knowing you wanted the better DBs on the team, but it's like I can't show it in practice. Right. So then the little limited opportunities I do got in practice, maybe let's say I do a team rep for like 3 plays. So I got to show what I can do in 3 plays.
And that's when the pressures of football. Yeah. And that's when the athletic anxiety can start creeping up, and that's a whole nother type of anxiety. It's
you
crazy,
can go through battles with yourself, and even
constantly.
Yeah, my girlfriend helped me out too. Yeah, like I had that shoulder surgery. You can't take a bath by yourself.
Yeah, you can't do nothing,
like,
bro.
This thing got to stay right here. You got to adjust. Whatever you got to do, my boy. Like, hey, you got to take a shower. Your arm stuck like this. You can't. You can barely like do this. So like my girlfriend helped me. Then I think for my second one, I was in college, so I'm getting out the mud. I got to work this hard. I got to do this, go to this. But I end up getting through it. But I know injuries take a toll. But I know people from the outside looking in, athletes know the struggles that athletes go through. But people on the outside, they look at athletes sort of like a machine. Like they don't look at us like as humans. Like I think they just see the lights cut on. They like, all right, we expect you to be great. What the hell is? Whatever. I don't care what you're going on off the field. I don't care about your mental health. When you go on this field, play. Right. But it's like at the end of the day, athletes got to understand it because you like, man, you might just be having a bad week.
Yeah, I got a bad day, coach.
I had a bad day, and it showed in practice. Like, I had a fucked up day.
I never understood how somebody like coaches could say like, don't bring whatever you got at home to the field. It's like how? Like how can I just stop?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how can I turn my emotions off, my feelings or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And just be like, all right, football.
Yeah.
Like
shit,
no, bro. It's like, bro, I'm a human, bro. Yeah. Like that's a part of me. Like, and I done had multiple days where I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? Cutting up. I'm in there cutting up. I'm in there showing my ass, snapping, going off on people. And it's like, dang, what's wrong with you? I'm like, man, having a bad day. Football is a part of me, but it's not who I am. So I'm more than, I always knew I was always more than a football player. So which is kind of why I'm a new character. You know what I'm saying? Like Batman's done. You know, he's still left. Like, it don't take nothing to come out. He's still left. So like, you know, if there's a chance for me to get back in the NFL, I'm damn sure going back. And I'm damn sure gonna make it happen for sure. But as of right now, man, I'm 4th. I'm IV. I'm jumping out of 4th. So if you can see right here on this hat, you know what I'm saying? We got the IV.
Yes, sir.
So this hat right here, this is my hat brand. It's called Never J Fake. Really, I have an accessory brand. Myself, well, I specialize in hats, but you know, we got everything from watches to socks to everything, man. Anything you think of, accessory-wise, sunglasses, we got that. Working on some other stuff, got some cool stuff going on. But so this hat right here, you know, this is one of my new hats that when I relaunched, because I actually started in college. I actually started Never J Fake at LSU. Yeah, bro.
I think I always heard about it, but like it was never like I had it.
I started 2016. I started it, bro. So like it was a gift that my girlfriend at the time, her mom has an embroidery shop. So like she made a hat for me. And then I was like, dang, I really like this hat. Like, this is nice. So then I got another colorway made. And then next thing I know, my homies and my teammates like, hey, bro, where you get a hat from? That's a nice hat. Like, so I'm like, man, y'all like this hat too? And next thing I know, now my creative juices is going and flowing. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna take this serious. So I started the hat brand, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna call it Never J Fake. And so for everybody who want to know, the word J Fake means, it's a slogan, you know what I'm saying? It means to lie. So never J Fake, so never lie. So basically, short term answer, if somebody asks you like on the street, like whatever J Fake means, you just tell them living your truth. Like that's just my kind of short definition for it. And so that's really, you know, it's kind of it became more of it went from being a hobby to now it's like a true purpose, a true passion of mine. So it's like, you know, I excelled in football, I went professional in football. So it's like now I'm trying to go professional in fashion. So it's nothing, it's definitely something that I can do for sure. But no, this is my hat brand, Never J Fake. Y'all can go get it. That's part of the new collection, the NASCAR collection. So the NASCAR collection, you got, you know, the flame, blue flame. You know, that's nice. Something you sit right there. Yes, sir. And you got the red flame. You know. Yes, sir. Then we also got something real special. I don't have it with me right now, but we got the visors. So flame visors. We bringing those back. I'm the first person to reintroduce the visors. Making it in a cool way, but man, everything I pretty much wear is all like independent stuff. Like I'm not big in wearing chains and like jewelry like that no more. I'm not big into, you know, flashing. Like I'm more artistic in a way. So this is the black Jesus piece. It was made by Christopher Kites. He's an artist. He's from Chicago. This shirt I got on, it's my homie. He played at Stanford. Feed love. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. That's really what it's about. It's about love, you know, being able to give each other flowers and, you know, really just expose each other to different things. Like me coming on here to your platform, you know, you wearing a hat, supporting the brand, and me, you know what I'm saying, vice versa.
That's what it's about. We gotta support each other, uplift each other, use each other's platform to try to build each other up.
For sure.
Because I mean, if we ain't try to put each other on, what we doing?
Yeah, what we doing? Lastly, this is a special hat for special people. So this is for all the LSU fans out there. This is the new Never J Fake hat. So I usually drop stuff in collections, and sometimes I kind of do like little random things that I like. And I thought, you know, why not? It's a perfect time to do the Never J Fake LSU edition color. So that's gonna be coming out soon for y'all. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I don't know if I'm putting this on my website. I don't know yet. So
gotta wait and see.
Little things like that. I'm like, you know what? I just want to do a surprise drop sometimes in between collections. So this is the brand, man. Never J Fake. So I forgot. I got to tell you about this hat. Why it's special, right? So one is personalized by me. Got my signature on there. JB, IV.
Definitely. So
on this side, so this is got the IV. So the IV is called the 4 collection. And so also what you see is it says 1 out of 15 on there. So it's only 1 out of 15 that I personalized. So I got to get you a personalized of the blue one. So I'm all out of these because I already get them out.
That black and yellow, a beautiful color.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely look at it. But nah, bro, I appreciate it for sure, though, bro. I appreciate it.
We're gonna put all the information, all the ats at the bottom, so y'all can follow the Instagram page. However y'all can support Battle, man. Y'all can support him, man, because we rock Never J Fake, and I know I'm big on just rocking people that I know, brand. You know, I got a couple of brands. You know, I make sure I wear their clothing brands. So man, hey, it's good hats. It's like my favorite hat right now.
It's like the hat is really comfortable, bro. It's
and it fits nice.
It fits nice. You can wear it like you can wear it. You can go work out with this. You can go wear it like you can wear it out in the club. You can wear it on a leisure. You can wear it like in the business meeting. Like you can put a suit on and go to church with it. Like it's cool. Like for sure. I love these trucker hats. It's kind of like my new little. But everybody kind of doing these, so it's a part of the wave. But I don't ride the wave. I set it. You know what I'm saying? So like when y'all see me doing this fashion stuff, just know I'm 2-3 years down the line. Like I'm gonna be doing stuff, wearing stuff that y'all gonna be like, what he got on? Like what he tripping? Like you know what I'm saying? But down the road, you're gonna be like, oh, he was ahead. Like okay, I'm really like a baby Kanye West for real.
But dog, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, man.
Same,
bro. Make sure we support this Never J Fake. I'll probably be wearing the hat every episode, man. I can't even laugh. But it's been a pleasure having you on the show, my man.
Same,
Battle. You've been locked in since
what,
2013.
Yeah,
so that's like
for sure.
It's crazy, like 8 years now.
Yeah, bro.
But man, time flies, man. This probably gonna be the last time on the show. We're gonna do something special down the road. But man, episode 2, we clocking up, man. Appreciate you guys.
I'm praying for better days, but through the storm and the rain, I'm praying that it's gon' come. I'm praying he keep me safe, got money, they start to hate. I'm praying that they don't come.